Boys, pay attention to what I am going to say, since it is something that you have almost definitely already been told. Contrary to women's tastes, men's preferences are not thought to be typical. It is possible for favoritism to be a kind of discrimination in specific situations. If a woman declares that she wants her future husband to be hot, tall, wealthy, and have their lives together, she is praised for being demanding toward the other gender and pushed to maintain her standards by being urged to never settle for anything less than what she envisions for her ideal partner. On the other hand, if a man wants basic characteristics in his partner, such as sexual self-control, loyalty, and decent habits, he is considered an oppressor and must be punished, although I am exaggerating the situation. The unfortunate reality is that many individuals simply conform to the double standards that exist in this world in order to maintain a steady supply of men with low ambition and to welcome any lady who happens to pass through. You, as a MGTOW or men going their own way, will not only refuse to accept low-quality women, but also reject dating altogether. The choice is yours. When men look for a partner, they can't expect someone to change and suddenly become perfect wives. That's simply not possible. Because of this and other factors, the concept of men going their own way has been gaining popularity, and men undoubtedly experience a greater sense of liberty than they have in the past, now that they are no longer restricted by the expectations of others. Guys, let's be honest. While your emotions were out of control as teenagers, you probably only dreamed of beautiful women, and everything you desired was to be blunt, carnal, and uninteresting. This is completely normal and natural, but once you reach a certain level, especially after dating some ladies, you probably come to the conclusion that dating is not worth it. This was definitely the case after you dated a few different women. I'm here to inform you that you were correct in thinking that way. And before I go any further, let me just explain that this is an entirely typical and natural occurrence. Not only do women consistently put you to the test and make little effort to modify their lousy habits, but they also want a great deal from you while providing very little in return. This may be quite frustrating. This may cause men a great deal of annoyance. Some people refer to this as sipping, although it most commonly refers to an uneven exchange of value in a marriage. In today's society, the vast majority of marriages end in divorce. On the other hand, not all men are like that, and the ones who aren't usually stop the relationship as soon as they recognize the red flags, because their mental health is more important to them than their breasts, and behind once they do so. Give that some time to register. In spite of the challenges presented, the one and only objective we have established for ourselves is to achieve the very best outcome we are capable of. The majority of guys who are currently happy with their situation as singles chose the blue pill in the past, but have since changed their minds. There was once a time when the majority of men in the men going their own way group believed a number of myths and misconceptions, such as happy marriage, happy life, women are to be worshipped, the male is forced to pay, and a great deal of other similar ideas. These gentlemen ended up throwing away tens of thousands of dollars and a major chunk of their mental composure as a direct consequence of the activities that they took. However, you shouldn't get the facts mixed up. It is not my intention to imply that women should go along with every man who walks into their lives, just as it is not my intention to imply that men should go along with every woman who walks into their lives. If it is okay for women to make their own choices without interruption, then it should also be acceptable for men. This brand new society was supposed to be established on the premise that everyone has the same rights. Right. Not even close. All that exists is on paper. When the bill is brought up, regardless of the circumstances, it is assumed that the guy will pay for all that has been purchased. If there is an intruder in the house, the man is responsible for the safety of his family, which includes his wife and his children. When a man makes a poor choice, the responsibility lies solely with him. When you least expect it, that girl will scarcely ever cross your mind again. And when she does, you will be delighted that she is no longer a part of your life. Nevertheless, when you do think of her, you will be sad that she is gone. If the relationship does end, it won't be a problem because you'll be in the best shape of your life to start working out. Be careful though, since if she sees that you're doing fine without her, she might send you a text message to check on how you're doing and see if you need anything. You shouldn't let the fact that you went through a difficult period in your life, during which you probably went through a breakup or maybe even a divorce, prevent you from evolving into a man. Because of these girls, there are now a lot of reasons for men to give up on dating and instead become involved in the concept of men going their own way and the community that it encompasses. There is little doubt that one of these factors is the fact that women often have unreasonable expectations regarding romantic relationships. I'm not even going to bring up the amount of money you have stashed away in your bank account, because at least some women have the decency to consider other characteristics of a man, such as his status, body, and game. However, you need to be on the lookout for anyone who will try to steal your gold, because even if they tell you lovely lies, all they want is for you to pay for their meals and luxuries once you recognize this warning sign. Be cautious around women like this one. You should get out of there as fast as you can, since modern women are more wealthy than they have ever been, and because of their constant hypergamy. They would never settle for a spouse who is on the same or a lower level as them. Instead, women are continually on the lookout for a better mate, even when they are seeing a man who looks to be of good quality. In spite of the fact that statements like this are likely to insult modern women, it is a truth that modern women rely on their appearance as a negotiation weapon to achieve anything they want. People experience a significant amount of distress when this asset becomes inadequate or loses value, which is often the effect of the wall. While it is acceptable for women to have a wide array of flaws and shortcomings, men are expected to be ideal in every manner. Have you ever met a woman who demands an inordinate amount of attention from you, but provides you with little satisfaction in return? In the event that this is the case, I would appreciate it if you could share your ideas and anecdotes in the comments section below. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your time, and by requesting that you click the like and subscribe buttons, respectively, below the video if you found it to be educational. If you ring the notification bell, you can rest assured that you will not miss any future uploads that are being prepared. Please take a moment to let us know what you think of this video by leaving a comment below, and we'll see you in the next one.